Thanks, Odetta, for the nice welcome, and hi, everyone. Going to talk today a little bit more about the new vertical that we have at Wolt and how we share a little bit of our knowledge and let everyone benefit from this. Before we get started, I would just like, by show of hands, who here in the audience knows that Wolt is delivering food? Okay, that's pretty much everyone. Who knows that we deliver groceries as well? All right. Who knows that pretty much any shop, if it's a gift shop, flower shop, can deliver actually with Wolt as well in the city? Perfect. And even if you want to fulfill your fantasies in your bedroom, we got you covered as well. So this is one of our biggest merchants currently in Wolt Drive, so whatever you need, we have it. But what is Wolt Drive in general? We enable any kind of business to deliver express to their customers. But let's take a little step back and look at how e-commerce in general has changed over the last couple of years. I think from our own experience at Wolt, dealing with a lot of hungry customers in the beginning who are rather unforgiving if something goes wrong, we realized very quickly that customer experience and customer expectations is the thing that you need to meet in order to be successful. And especially during times like COVID, this became even more important. COVID not only raised the customer expectations, but it also put local businesses a little bit more challenges. We all heard the stories of businesses running out because they couldn't adopt to e-commerce, and it was very hard on them. And it doesn't change. The current situation with the high inflation doesn't make it necessarily easy. And on top of that, all the local businesses have to compete with the large giants who slowly more and more also enable customers in Baltic states, for example, to deliver even faster if you're talking about Amazon or AliExpress. I personally, 3-4 years ago, when I ordered from Amazon, it took like 2 weeks to get something here. Now it takes a couple of days. But it's not express, it's not instant. And this is what we heard today here already on several stages. This is what the customer wants. So in order to be successful in e-commerce, convenience has become one key for the customers to be convinced. So it's not anymore enough to have good quality products, a wide selection and availability and good prices, but convenience is what the customer wants, and convenience is what we all should give the customer. And Wolt Drive enables exactly that by having fast and affordable home delivery. So what is Wolt Drive? Wolt Drive is, as previously mentioned, nothing anymore that you have to join the app and sell through our own platform. Any e-commerce shop can integrate to a website or use our courier partners to deliver something from A to B and provide your customers with the best delivery experience. We have spent years on developing and improving our optimization algorithms to make sure that, especially in the food sector, we really made sure that we can get the food fast and warm to our customers. And this is something that we now can have anyone benefit from. And on top of that, you can win over your competition. You can heavily improve your conversion rate. Recent studies have shown that nearly 22% of all online shoppers abandon their shopping cart because the delivery is too slow. So why not have them available to deliver it within a couple of minutes and win them as a customer, and then retain them and keep them as loyal customers. In the Baltic specific, we are rapidly expanding. So a couple of examples that we have is Rimi, where you can not only order through our app, but on their web shop also, or on their website, you can use Wolt Drive also as an instant delivery. In Estonia, Arvutitark is one of the biggest electronic retailers, which we just recently launched with. And also here in Lithuania, our Maxima Group with Kankan Pizza and Kaiv Cafe just recently switched to Wolt Drive as their deliveries, where Kankan Pizza especially abandoned their own delivery service and just heavily relies now on Wolt Drive. And of course, e-commerce platforms like Shopify, WooCommerce, we have plugins for that as well. So if your shop is built on that, you can utilize Wolt Drive as well. And with all of this, on an average of 4 kilometer delivery distance, we deliver in 25 minutes. So this is from the moment our courier partner picks up the order from your shop until it's in the safe hands of your customers, 25 minutes, and it's there. So as I said, we have a couple of different solutions how we enable local businesses to do that. The easiest, smoothest, but also probably a bit more costly, is the Wolt Drive API integration. So you have your rather simple API documentation where you can integrate us into your web shop and have us as your checkout page, as a delivery option that the customer can choose immediately, pay for in one go, and then our courier partner comes to the shop, picks it up, and delivers it to the customer. If you don't want to do that, we have the Wolt Drive web app. So whatever you need a courier partner, you just go to the web app, you put on a pickup location, you put on a drop-off location with some information for the customer, and our courier partner picks it up and delivers it really quickly. And as I mentioned, the plugins for e-commerce we have available as well, so that every business can focus on what they're doing best and not worry about the delivery and the logistics behind it, because we get you covered with that. On top of that, you can configure Wolt Drive exactly to your needs. We have custom delivery areas within our cities, and we can deliver up to 20 kilometers. On top of the express delivery, where our courier partner comes right away to pick it up, we also have scheduled deliveries. So 7 days in advance, you can schedule it to the point, because sometimes customers want to have it next Thursday at 2 o'clock, not between 11 and 6, whenever it's possible. So you can put it to the point, and we deliver within 5-6 minutes exactly to that point. And we deliver anything, well, anything that can fit into a car and is up to 50 kilogram. That's the current limits. But why do we do that as well? We want to empower sustainability, because with all of what we're doing, Wolt Drive helps all the businesses to reduce their carbon footprint, because with our optimization, we can bundle orders, we can have couriers picking up 2 or 3 orders from different stores and then deliver them one by one to our customers, instead of having, for example, 3 individual couriers picking it up and delivering it. So we save emissions with this, and you can also offer your customers more eco-friendly delivery solutions. And with this, it evens the playing field a little bit. Like, while big players can have maybe better prices and wider selection, we help you to compete with them by offering the customers what they actually want, and this is to have their orders now and immediately. And with this, the local businesses flourish. The partners that we work together with, we see and get responses that they are improving their conversion rates, they have better retention on their customers, and it keeps the customers with you and not losing them. But how does the customer see this as well? I think one of our key features is especially the real-time tracking. Any of you who use the Wolt app already knows that when the courier picks up the order, you get a notification. You see in the app immediately where the courier is, when it will arrive. And the same goes for Wolt Drive. The moment our courier partner picks up the order, the customer gets a unique link with the message, and they can get on a website exactly the same situation, where they see the courier, they know exactly when to expect it, so they can finish whatever they're doing or postponing something and know exactly when to expect the courier. And like I said, the eco-friendly delivery options, you can promote sustainability and reduce your carbon footprint along the way as well. And additionally, if something might go wrong, we have a very seamless integration, so the customers can reach out to our support. We check with you, we forward the customer either directly to you, or we handle the support for you as well to make sure that everything is taken care of. Even if something goes wrong, you will stand out because the customers will have a solution really quickly. So what do we think about the future of local businesses? In order to succeed, we need to enhance the customer experience by offering this fast and reliable delivery experience. You can take advantage of the Wolt Drive features to stay competitive, and we are also developing the tools even further, and have also cooperations with our other verticals like Wolt Markets as fulfillment centers that even allows you to be better and competitive with your partners. And you can discover more use cases to optimize your business as well. We recently had a couple of partners who discovered that, okay, maybe we don't need to necessarily deliver always quickly to our customers. Maybe we have something that runs out in one of our stores that we needed to get it from the warehouse there. Or to get, for example, with Burger King in Riga, they recently started using us to ship ingredients from one shop to the others because they run out of ingredients. So whatever you need to deliver from point A to point B, if it's business critical internally, or if it's to make the customer extremely happy, we got you covered. So thank you very much. That was like a short introduction about Wolt Drive and what we're doing. And if you have any questions, I'm more than happy to answer them.
Of course, we do have questions. How couldn't we? So, thank you so much, first of all. It was a short but very important, the presentation about what you have covered for us and for business right now. So, we do have one question from our audience, but I also have 2 more questions from my side.
Sure.
So, let's start with audience, okay?
Of course.
So, are you seeing a change in consumers' willingness to pay for such fast delivery?
Yes, definitely. So what we see that it depends sometimes on the use case, of course. Like if something is really, really important, we had several cases where parents had the birthday event for their kids. The cake that they bought didn't look good, got bad, so they really needed it right away. So I think in order to make your kid happy and have a calm and happy birthday, it is not a problem to pay 4 or 5 euros extra for that. But in general, we see also that the customer is willing to not only pay more to get it quick, but also to pay more to get it precise. Like it's really important sometimes that if you order something online and you say, okay, I'll get it in 3 to 5 days, and then on that morning you also get the text message where you say, okay, we come between 11 and 4 o'clock. You need to sometimes rearrange your whole day. You don't know, do you have a meeting at home or in the office? And with us, like having the calm of mind that, okay, I will get it next Wednesday at 12 o'clock. I know that I can keep myself this 5 or 10 minutes around this free, and I know that it will be here. And for that convenience and for that comfort and peace of mind, customers are willing to pay. And we're not that much more expensive.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, we talked about my preferences of pricing. Wolt apps, I will confess, Wolt app has a subscription. And I order almost every day, but I, on principle, don't use that subscription. And Simon was saying, you are losing a lot of money, and I can admit so. After that, I'm sold. I definitely am going for the yearly subscription now. So we see really that Wolt is really evolving and really becoming not just a food delivery app. So you mentioned grocery stores and simple stores and e-commerce platforms. So what are some additional use cases maybe you could share with us where this service exactly, the integration in their websites or on their online platform can be integrated, implemented from that?
So I think Autotag, which is an electronics shop, of course on the retail side, the use case is quite obvious. Like customer, I don't know, PC is breaking down, needs a new graphics card or whatever, like they can order it now quickly. They don't have to go to the shop themselves. On the retail side, the use case is quite easy. But when we met with them, one of the biggest light bulb moments of them was like, we have so many B2B customers. If their server breaks down and they need 20 hard drives right now, like even our own delivery, like packing it together, putting it into a truck or renting a car quickly and driving it there, it still takes way more time and is also way more expensive. So businesses, once they start using us, see that there's way more to it. We have one partner here in Lithuania, actually, Eoltas. It's a car part. Like, they just use us to deliver their own parts from one shop to the other shop. They don't even use it for their retail or for even their B2C business. They just use it so that they have the parts where they need it and ship them between the shops.
Oh, nice. So you are indeed becoming also not only a food platform, only delivery food platform, but also not only B2C, but also through going for B2B. So we can see a lot of options and growth. Okay. I have one more question, if you don't mind. So you mentioned sustainability.
Yes.
It's super important right now, and it's not a joke, and it's not a hype, or it's not a fancy word, just to use in our strategy or reporting and etc. And you mentioned bundles. So can you please explain, how bundles right now are working inside in the system? Because in the app, maybe, right now we have like two different options. So inside the app, so standalone app, yeah, and we have this integration to separate websites. So maybe you can also describe, not so super technically, but just to give us an idea, how do bundles work?
Yeah, I think the most important is that we, maybe just a short step back, like when I joined Wolt, I was responsible for our courier partners. And for me, of course, it was important that if a courier can pick up 5 orders that are ready at McDonald's, why not? Like, they are ready, they are there. And of course, then the quality goes down, because the 5th customer that gets the last order will probably have a little bit of an issue if it comes after like 50 minutes. But what we see now is that branching out of food delivery, going into retail business, going into the B2B model, like the speed of having it within 5 or 10 minutes from pickup to the customer, it's not that relevant anymore. Of course, we want to be express, we want to not have it like 3 or 4 hours, but what bundles enable us there is, like I mentioned before, if we have 3 or 4 shops in close vicinity that all have orders to be picked up, like the carbon footprint to have like 5 different couriers coming there and delivering into 5 different locations is of course way bigger than having one courier pick up all those orders and delivering them. And this is something that we heavily work on, that we try from our tech side as well, on the optimization side, of course, to make sure that we find the balance between bundling enough but being fast enough at the same time. And we see creative movements there, and with Wolt Drive, it's one of our mechanisms to even push this further and be more ecologically friendly.
Yeah, I get it. I understand what you're saying, from the delivery perspective and from business perspective. But me as a consumer, maybe I would like, today an ice cream from Remy, maybe some kebab from Yummy, and etc. No ad here. But is there any plan in your strategy, on your roadmap about me as a customer and bundling for me? I know it's not about sustainability in this case, it's more about convenience, so...
Definitely, and I need to be careful what I say, but I think you might get very happy in the upcoming months. So I think there is things and features in the making that will enable customers also to benefit from that convenience.
So we have some alpha here. The ones who are working, in crypto or in Web3, they will know what I mean. So alpha is some news. Amazing. Thank you so much. One more last question, because we still have a bit of time, if you don't mind. Also pop up to my mind, loyalty. Also we discussed a bit, how loyal and addictively loyal I am, for example. And also I believe that multiple other clients, from business perspective and from end user, of course, perspective. So what is Wolt's secret to keep business as customer loyal and end user as customer loyal? Do you have any insights?
I actually have a counter question on that. Like, what is your experience if your order is late or something goes wrong? Do you get a solution from us?
Not every time.
Not every time.
Yeah. But it depends.
Often.
I mean, if I'm working a lot, so I don't care about delay, but if I'm super hungry and I want it right here and now and I got delay, then I write to support and I have a couple of free deliveries next time. So I'm happy.
I think it's not necessarily like about the solution itself, but to get a solution in general. I think what sets us apart right from the beginning in every market that we expanded to was our customer experience in general. If there was a problem, or if there is a problem in Wolt, and you write to support, you don't wait 20 minutes, 30 minutes. You get an answer really, really quickly, and we try, of course, our best to make it right. We sometimes don't achieve that in every case, but we are always there and we're always available. And I think this is important. Like I think it's not necessarily only if everything is fine and everything goes smooth, then no one mentions the amazing experiences that they had when they order food delivery, but people mention if there was a problem and did it get fixed or not.
That's true.
And I think this is something that sets us apart and where we also internally heavily focus on. Our customer support is one of the fastest around, and I think with that feeling that you know that if you come to Wolt or if you're associating yourself with Wolt, you're always taken care of, I think this has a huge impact on the loyalty of customers. And of course, with this, we want to enable all of the partners that use us to offer their customers the same experience.
Do you have any questions, and do we agree? I agree. I mean, I like it. I like your answers. So I'm a happy customer. I hope businesses and partners are also happy. So if you don't have any questions right here, right now, no worries. We have your contacts in the app, or you can contact Simon via LinkedIn or via website, or I think you had shown us a contact of yours.
Yeah, on the website there's a contact, and luckily for me, I was the first Simon in the company, so if you need anything, it's just simon@wolt.com.